See how the schedule is looking for the Portland Trailblazers. On Friday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans.
In that game against the Kings, that's one to watch for. The fourth contest. Of this brand new NBA season. I'm really interested in how those teams match up this early in the season.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Gary Payton II is out there with Butler. And it's Green in at the 5 down low. And for the Trailblazers, Scoot and Sharp are the backcourt set. Abdia out there with Robert Williams. And it's Kamare in at the small forward position. It's that time of the year, everyone. Opening night for these two teams in this new NBA season.
And we've been waiting all summer, BA, to kick this thing off. So much excitement, so much hope, so much power. Possibility. I'm sure both of these teams are going to come out with a lot of jitters and nervous energy, but we're going to settle in and we're going to see the highest level of play right in front of us. It's time for the NBA to get it started.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. The 3 from Curry. Another 3 for Golden State.
Curry was such a smooth three-point shot. Are there better mechanics in the league?
That'll be a 5-second call.
Warriors ball.
A 3 from the inbound. And the three-pointer goes. Curry's got 6.
I just love the ball movement.
We played just over a minute here in the first. You know, not too many teams have the stability at head coach as the Warriors have had, Brent.
Well, I'm not sure there's ever been a more perfect fit for a team than Steve Kerr with the Golden State Warriors. It has been a magical run in the Bay Area, and you just look at the type of connectivity he has with his players, and again, how much joy these Warriors play with. You can see the work that Abdia has put into that three-point shot.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chauncey Billups. I asked him about Jimmy Butler and what his defensive scheme is for him, and Coach said to not let him bully us from the interior and mid-range. We want to push him as far out as possible. We have to play tough. Let's see if they're able to accomplish this, guys.
Allie, thank you. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. The 3 is up. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. He has 6.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Three-pointer Sharp. The Warriors pull it in.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
It's stolen by Green. Back to Curry. Lets the three fly. And the Warriors with another three.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Simons is checked in for Kamara. And now a look at last season's most proficient free throw shooters. Stephen Curry is second. And, of course, Anthony Simons.
From the free throw line, those two were almost automatic last year. What great assets they are late in the game.
The Warriors lead by 15. Brent, you could hit the three back in your day, and no doubt, Stephen Curry is the best three-point shooter in league history. What makes him so good from deep?
To me, BA, it comes down to the way that Steph goes about his habits in practice. If you ever watch footage of him in pregame warm-ups or in the offseason, there is so much variability in what he does in terms of preparing his feet and hands to shoot the basketball. There's no one that practices the way that Steph does. There's no one that produces the way that he does either.
Yeah, they need to really start taking care of the basketball. I mean, just careless play since the opening tip.
And the Warriors making a change here. Moody's checked in. Here's Podziemski. Pure from three-point range. Podziemski's got 5 now.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And here's Simons outside. It's deflected, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Blazers will retain possession. And some changes here for the Warriors. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Green, and Hield is subbed in for Podziemski. Sharp, no good.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Payton finds Butler. Fires from deep. And the Warriors with another three.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
There's a minute 12 left to play in the first. Fires from way outside. Kuminga pulls it in. The Warriors lead by 23. Avdia with a steal. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. From deep. Sharp, no good.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And Brent, you've always seen the flashes, but now it seems the game is slowed down for Kuminga.
Well, BA, a lot of fans clamoring for Kuminga to get minutes even earlier on, but the Warriors took a very slow approach to his development, and now you're starting to see some of that athleticism and strength and some of that patience paying off for Jonathan Kuminga.
Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Hield. Shot is good by Curry.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Timeout called. Portland. Curry's gone 4 for 6 from the field. Stolen by Ayton. Can't get the heave to fall. Golden State with the ball. The 3 ball. Curry, no good. Kuminga against Ayton. Counted from distance.
Well, he's got that height advantage, and out on the perimeter, a smaller defender is just not going to contest.
Nice shot by Kuminga.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we got a blowout underway here. Warriors ahead, running away with it. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out a great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Moses Moody, and it's Jackson Davis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Warriors with the rebound. Well, when this game is over and done with, they'll be off to Utah and take on the Jazz. That'll wrap up this short two-game road trip. Curry gets the bucket.
Simply the greatest shooter we have ever seen, Steph Curry, on another level.
For Portland, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Hey, guys. Well, this year marked the loss of Blazers great, Hall of Famer, and truly a one-of-one, Bill Walton. One of the greatest big men this league has ever seen, known for his incredible passing skills. And off the court, he was just as dedicated to assisting others and making the world a better place. Guys, there is no question Bill Walton will be missed.
His legacy carries on. Okay, Shams, thank you. It's stolen by Curry. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Nails it from 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
For Portland, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Drops in the 3.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
And here's Curry for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Anything the opponent does, trust me, Steph can do it better. He's got to be the best shooter that we've ever seen in the game.
Robert Williams checked in for Portland. Avdia comes in for Kamara. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Pajemski comes in for Hield. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last.
No need to rush that play. That's called giving away a possession.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Pajemski. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The Trailblazers have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. And out of bounds, the Warriors will take it. Taking a look back at last season, the team leaders in rebounding. The Warriors, #1.
Last year, this was a team that owned the paint. They were so committed to rebounding. And that's a stat you love to lead the league in.
Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space. And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Avdia from outside hits the trifecta. Avdia's got his second basket of the night.
Great decision by Simons. He's got the reputation of a score-first guard. He can dish it.
I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe settling a score with his coach?
So you're saying that he's out there right now protesting in some form or fashion?
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the slam dunk is arguably pro basketball's signature play. And forward Nicholas Batum said growing up, you have so much joy in dunking. You're one of the few people in the world that can. But Father Time marches on, and like most vets, he's come to grips with the reality. He said, my body told me, no more, bro.
Well, leave that to the youngsters now, right? All right, Allie, thanks.
A strong start. And if anything, he's gotten better in the second quarter.
Here's Williams. Pajemski grabs the board.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
What a rookie year from Brandon Pajemski. A seamless transition into the league.
Hey, talk about a guy who could come in and contribute right away. I remember the stretch last year. He had 3 straight games with double-doubles without a turnover. Now, that's some heady play for a rookie. Pajemski, he's got a great calmness and a great demeanor about him, but always willing to make the next play. Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
And here's Grant from the arc. Buries it from 3. Grant's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it. And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
For the Trailblazers, Kamara, he's checked in for Grant. Sharp comes in for Ayton, and it's Scoot Henderson in for Simons. Butler's checked in for the Warriors. Payton comes in for Moody.
And he's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Henderson for three. Tipped.
Fantastic defense. When Payton's roaming nearby, you got to be careful trying to get your shot off.
Curry, that's good.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Basket counts. Williams has got his first basket.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Shot is good by Curry. Fires away from way outside. Podziemski grabs the board. Podziemski's got 4 rebounds now. Curry drives in. Not going to go that time. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. And so far, 9 triples in this one. Just pulling the trigger with absolute confidence. Back to the game after this break.
And you look at the numbers. They're playing so well offensively. Nice flow. Only a few wasted possessions, guys.
All right, let's switch it over. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Scoot and Sharp are the backcourt set. Robert Williams out there with Avdia. And it's Kamara in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. One thing this Golden State team does very well is control the offensive glass, Brent.
Well, there's been a lot of talk analytically, BA, about how advantageous it is to come in and swoop through to grab offensive rebounds. Golden State has bought into that philosophy. They also have guys who take a lot of long shots, so that's long rebounds with a better chance of gaining an extra possession. So some smart analytical play here from Golden State in the past couple seasons.
Podziemski's shot is good.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Blazers will retain possession. And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
The Warriors have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Curry, that's good. Curry's got 42 in the game.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Oh, Green with a block.
And Green plays with tremendous edge on the defensive end of the floor.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. Podziemski. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. 90 seconds into the second half now. And here's Curry for 3. Connects again from distance. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
Here's Williams. Again, the miss by Williams.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Puts up a deep 3. The Warriors pull it in. Butler's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Podziemski. No good with the triple.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. seems to be rushing shots.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. Moody's checked in for Payton.
Warriors substitution, number 4, Moses Moody.
Oh, it's stolen. To the inside. And stolen by Williams. Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball.
Warriors ball.
Golden State has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. Beyond the arc. And again for 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game.
Now it's a four-way tie between himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Damian Lillard.
And Brent, what you like about Toumani Camara, he'll get in there and do the dirty work for you.
Well, what a ride for him to get the recognition to become an NBA draft pick. He did all the little things to put himself in a position to succeed, and then all of a sudden can get on the floor and contribute in so many ways. Versatile defender, knocks down some mid-range shots. These are the kind of guys who you love to see build out a career.
And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession for the Trailblazers. DeAndre Ayton comes in for Avdia, and Anthony Simons subbed in for Henderson. Good! Another from 3.
And of course it falls for him. And that 3 pushing him into the record books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. A night we'll never forget.
Yeah, amazing indeed. 14 triples alongside Captain Klay Thompson, that is.
For the Trailblazers, Walker, he's checked in for Williams, and Grant is subbed in for Camara. Outside Moody. Pass to Curry. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Grant. Fires the 3. Knocks down the long J. Grant's got 6.
And the corner pocket was open, and Grant took advantage.
Curry against Simons. That one a little long.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And here's Grant from the arc. 3 on 3. And here's Curry for 3. Connects again from distance.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful 3.
It's a new single-game high-water mark for triples.
And Klay Thompson's mark of 14 is finally bested. What a shooting display.
Portland making a switch here. Banton's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Spencer's checked in.
A nice smooth release from Grant that time. Can't let him get that kind of rhythm.
Nice shot by Kuminga.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And the Trailblazers shooting only 31% in the game. Banton can't get it to go. The Warriors shooting an excellent rate of 56% in the third quarter. And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
That's what you call playing big.
And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls, challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And that one misses. Hayden with it. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Hayden's got 7.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
And we return to the action as the single-game record for three-pointers is being rewritten.
Give this man his flowers. He is putting on a game for the ages.
So on the floor for Golden State, they've got Kuminga. He's out there with Moody. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Buddy Hield. And it's Spencer in at the one. In transition, here come the Warriors. Moody from outside. Fires in the triple. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Well, they've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, you win that turnover battle.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. He's checked in for Portland. Knox, he's checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for Spencer. And the Warriors' shooting has been incredible, 72%. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Curry's got 59 points.
He can score on you in bunches. Curry doing it all in this one.
From downtown, and got it! Another basket! That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Ayton, no good.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
4-3. Portland with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
From about 16. Kept alive. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
The three from Curry. Hits yet again. Wow.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Benton. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Benton's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's Curry for three. And the Warriors with another three.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
From deep three-point range. Rebounded by Knox. Golden State has gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. From deep. Curry's shot is off. And so it's Ayton with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Benton, good.
Not at all a bad passer for a center. Ayton with the feed.
Oh, they pick off the pass.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right?
Hits a three-pointer. Knox has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
So Portland ends up going with a new group. Moody, good.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Kamari, no good. The Warriors have gotten 7 of 9 from the floor in this fourth. The three from Curry. Another one goes. Incredible. 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
The three from Curry. Portland with a rebound. Minute 32 left in the game.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Warriors.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Stephen Curry.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Moody, good.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Here's Curry. Good. He hits again.
And he's now tied for the fourth most points in a game ever. He is hitting everything.
It is truly one of the greatest games in league history. He can't miss.
73. What a number. Tying Wilt and David Thompson. Only Wilt and Kobe have more in a single game. Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Here's Sharp. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Sharp.
And the free throw, no good.
Well, the potential of Shaedon Sharp is so very evident. I mean, this guy given some more development and time to flourish.
He got it again. Sensational.
Unreal. He's got the fourth most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time great individual performances in league history.
Honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. He's in the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and then Wilt's 100 are the only higher-scoring games ever.
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what...
Los tiempos duros pasarán, no te rindas, tienes que ser trucha. I could feel my blessings, they around the corner. I know that better days ain't need much longer. Cause I'm just present, focused, think I need to get out.
On the floor for the visiting Golden State Warriors. At small forward, Gary Payton, second. Let's bring him out.
How important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Butler out there with Payton, and it's Green in at the center position.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
George against Curry. Here's Podziemski. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Podziemski's got 6.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Curry with it. He's picked up by Collins. A 3-ball. Another 3 for Golden State.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. On deep, Collins. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. This their first chance this season playing the Jazz.
And in the season series between these two last year, they got swept. I'm sure that's something they'd like to forget. Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Markkanen following the basket by Stephen Curry. Drops in the tray.
Well, it took them 4 tries to get their first bucket. Let's see if they can build off that.
And an unfortunate trend for the Utah Jazz stand the past couple seasons, losing the battle of possessions.
Yeah, Kevin, and that's hard to overcome. When you turn the ball over at a high rate, and then at the other end, you don't force any turnovers, you're losing that possession game all the time. Now, fortunately, they rebound the ball well, and that helps a little. but it doesn't totally solve the problem.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Markkanen can't get it to go.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Got that one up quick. Markkanen's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Payton outside. Fires for 3. Kessler with the rebound. Utah's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Markkanen missing again. Payton from outside. The rebound by the Jazz. Keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
Well, those are the kinds of performances you hope carry over into some momentum for this.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
The Jazz making a switch here. Sexton's checked in. Pass to Podziemski. Launches a 3. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Podziemski's got 9. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Now George, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Count it.
Didn't even really hurry up there. George stayed within himself and got it up quick.
Curry with a wide open look, and it's off from 3-point range. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Down by 12. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, Lauri Markkanen had said all along that he was content to stay in Utah. And after signing a contract extension, he remains with the Jazz. He turns 28 in May, so he's just entering his prime. There's plenty of runway left if the Jazz think he can guide them back to the playoff mix. And with the timing of when Markkanen signed his extension, he is not trade eligible during this season.
Shams, we really appreciate the update. We know how detailed you are. Thanks so much. It's stolen by Hield. Here's Spencer, defended by George. No good on the 3. Jazz trail by 12, and it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
Well, that's just a careless pass. He's lucky that was just deflected and not picked off.
There's 39 seconds left here in the first quarter.
And how about the interior defense here early on? They have really shut down the middle. They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start. Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
27 seconds left in the first quarter. Collins wide open. He fires. The Jazz with another miss.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter. Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time.
Warriors ball. Substitution on the court.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Spencer. Nailed from 3-point land. Spencer's got 5.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Clarkson for 3. That shot off. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. He put together quite a quarter. 13 points in all. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Just stretching out the floor that first, they had the defense scrambling.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
Jazz trail by 20. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Heel. Moses Moody is out there with Kuminga. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5 spot. Bangs home the trifecta. Kuminga's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. So it's the Jazz now. Fires the 3. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Took him no time at all on that one. 16 points for him.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And that one good from Clarkson.
Hard-nosed player. A little defense won't distract Clarkson.
Curry outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Here's Collier. Still yet to score. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standing with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. Martin, he's checked in for the Jazz. Golden State also making some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Buddy Hield. And it's the Warriors ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Here's Curry with the 3. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Jazz have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Pass to Martin. Puts up a 3. Pajemski grabs the board. Here's Golden State. Some momentum with the 15-2 run underway. Launches it. Another 3 for Golden State.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
3-pointer. Martin drains it from beyond the arc. Martin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA 65 games requirement for postseason awards has drawn some criticism. But Adam Silver says, ultimately, this is about the fans and putting the best product forward. Load management was not working for us. This is having the desired effect. The guys are out on the floor. Kevin?
They want to be on the floor, right? Keep them tuning in. Good stuff, D.A. Thank you.
And he is just an explosive athlete. Sexton not at all fazed by the contact.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
From deep three-point territory, it's rebounded by Golden State. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, you got to think Coach will show this one as an example of what not to do. You got to take care of the ball.
Makes it off the glass. And that's now 33 points for Stephen Curry.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
The shot by Filipowski, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Green with the block.
No matter what night it is, Green seeks to intimidate and more often than not succeed.
Takes the 3. Pajemski's shot is good. Pajemski's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Sends the ball no good. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. From downtown, Filipowski grabs the board. Utah shooting in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. Fires the three. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Utah with the ball. Martin from outside. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Good on the triple.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
From 17 feet out, here's Filipowski. Nails the baby hook. Filipowski's got his first basket of the night.
Well, second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Outside, Green jacks up a three. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 6 assists here tonight.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors, able to put on a show for the ages. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.